What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. So before I start this, I just wanted to apologize for my voice. I lost it, got a little sick, but we back, and it's a beautiful day, so I figured I'd take advantage and make this video for the 4th time. Bro, I have had, I'm not even kidding, it's out of my control too, okay? I have tried to make this video on 4 separate occasions, and something has always screwed up, and it's not me, my camera. I wish I could make this up, but I think this one specific video is like cursed or something. I don't know why, but ideally, I've been trying to put out videos to help maybe a newer rider ride safer and, you know, open up their mindset so that they don't put themselves in situations that they don't need to be in. So this video is talking about lane position. I think it's one of the most overlooked things to riding a motorcycle safely. I'm not really sure how to word it, but lane position is, I think, extremely crucial. Just as crucial as, you know, not letting your hand get carried away in traffic, right? It's the same concept. I'm gonna start this video off by saying, well, for one, like, subscribe, and thank you for checking out my video and my channel. But we're gonna start the topic off by saying, if you're riding in just one lane position, and if you have the option one lane, you're doing it wrong. The idea to riding as safe as possible is to be as visible to the most obvious threat in that moment. So I'm in lane, okay, let's slow down. Let's take it back a second. Lane position 1 is your driver's side in a car. Lane position 2, middle of the road. 3 is passenger side if you were in a vehicle. And then if we get on roads that have more than one lane, obviously 1 is to the left, 2, 3. Okay, all right, now we can progress. So this is probably a good opportunity real quick. When I'm sitting at lights or stop signs or whatever I'm doing, I'm not looking at what's in front of me. I could give a fuck about that. My mirror, right? Your biggest threat sitting here at a stoplight, whatever, is the people behind you. Don't ever assume they see you. You're on a motorcycle. You stand no chance at a dead stop. Yeah, just stare into your rearview mirror until you see 2, 3 cars behind you stop. Then, you know, do what you got to do. But I would hate to not mention that in the video like this. So anyway, as I'm riding, I'm constantly changing lane positions as well as lanes specifically. Ideally, you want to be as visible to the person pulling out in front of you or any other danger that could arise. The whole goal is to be seen. Okay, so I'm riding down this road that has driveways and side roads. Riding in lane 2 and lane position 3 would be the dumbest thing. It would make no sense. But that truck pulling out right there, if I was closer, would have had a hard time seeing me. We got signs in the way, all kinds of things. That would be a very last minute thing for him to see, which is me, okay? And I'm only sitting there to show you an example. Now, I'm going to give examples as I continue to go. But anyway, when I'm riding in situations like that, I'm going to stay as far away from the right side of the road as possible. I want somebody to be able to look out and not have to break their necks to see me. That's number 1. Number 2, when you are riding in roads like this, which is pretty much everywhere, where people can pull out, you don't want to be on the person in front of you's ass. You put yourself into a blind spot. You have to understand that car is bigger than you, and that does fall in line with lane positioning. You are positioned behind a car closer than what you need to be, not because you can't stop fast enough, but because the car that is going to make a decision on whether they pull out after that vehicle or not is going to see you. On a lane like this, where it's 2 lanes, 1 lane of traffic is going this way, the other going this way, I'm going to ride this left lane position 1. I want the cars to the left that are going to pass me to see me as early as possible. As I approach the cars, I pull in a little bit, give some room for any kind of error that they may make. And then as they pass me, I'm gonna come back out, right? I'm always adjusting. You always need to be adjusting. Stay visible. At the same time, I'm watching the right hand, right? I see no cars here. This is a residential road. Not too concerned about it, but if I was on more of a main road, I would maybe even put myself into the middle lane here. This way, these people can see me and these people can see me. I use what I can. I put myself in positions where I have an escape route. You always want an escape route, okay? We're gonna go up here into a busier road. It makes more sense talking about this stuff on main roads versus residentials. All right, so I'm on a higher speed road, right? A main road, whatever you want to call it. As I'm riding here, there's obviously ways for people to come this way and to pull out as well. Sitting in lane position 1, in lane 1, is a good choice, but I'm not as visible as I would like to be. Now, yes, there's no one in front of me. Everybody should be able to clearly see me, but let's go ahead and put myself in lane position 3. I cover more of the road, right? I look like I'm in the middle of the road. That might make people trying to pull out kind of question what the fuck I'm doing. I'd rather them question what I'm doing and acknowledge that I'm there versus me being all the way over here. They think they have enough room, time, space, whatever to pull out. You know, I'm not taking fucking chances with these people. In Florida, I mean, if you ride in Florida, you already know. Coming from California, riding for 5 years, excuse me, I have to give it to the California drivers, even though they're ass themselves. They at least paid the fuck attention to motorcycles. I think as so many more people ride that it's more of an issue that they need to worry about. But here in Florida, they just don't give a fuck. So you have to give a fuck for the drivers, you know what I'm saying? Which is just part of it. I choose when to ride, you know. That's a whole nother subject. And again, right here, I'm sitting at a light. I kind of came a little close to the back of this car, but I'm watching my rear view. If I see a car pulling up a little fast, I don't like it, I'm gonna go to the left of them. They can take the hit, not me. So this is another good example of why I would sit in lane position 3 in lane 1, right? So if you can see the person in front of you in their rear view mirror, they can see you, all right? I'm pretty sure we all know that, but let's just reiterate for maybe somebody that doesn't know, right? Okay, so if you can see the person in their rear view, they can see you. So I'm gonna sit not in their blind spot, but where I can directly see that person. From there, I'll be okay, perfect. So this FedEx truck pulled in front of the car. Who knows what the fuck this driver wanted to do, but if he would have pulled out, he would have been close to me, but I put myself in a position where he wouldn't have hit me. I wouldn't have had to do anything crazy except let go of the gas, right? But anyway, right here is a perfect example as to why lane 1, position 3 is the best, okay? Well, let me take that back. Right here, it's not. Reason being is because I have vehicles on the right of me blocking people trying to pull out, and they might think that this lane is clear, and they'll just hurry up and come out. So here's where I would put myself in lane position 1, right? Giving more of a lesser of an angle for people that want to pull out to do so. They can see me sooner, because if I'm hidden behind the vehicles to my right, which I would be in lane position 3, I wouldn't be doing myself any favors. But now I have a car in front of me, okay? And again, guys, this is why we adapt every second of riding, okay? You don't want to be hidden. I don't like lane position 3 here. I would go back to lane position 1. So now I can see the people to my right and on these intersections coming out. I know that I'm beating a dead horse here, but I'm just trying to show you that every second of riding, you should be changing your lane position and lane. On roads like this, you know, there's no real reason to be in the far right lane, unless you're turning right. But I find that more cars will cut out in front of you over here than they will here. That's just from riding experience. And again, the further away you can be from the right-handers, people pulling out on your right, the more opportunity they have to see you and make a better fucking judgment. Because, you know, everybody's quick to want to just pull out and go, you know, and not wait the extra 10 seconds. And that's just part of it, huh? And like here, right? Why would I block myself into these two vehicles when I can give a little bit of gas? You're on a motorcycle, get away from it, and sit somewhere nicely. Now, if you notice, I'm in lane position 3 now. That was because I had a truck to the left of me. If I was in position 1 in this lane, I would have been harder to see. Again, doesn't stop people from just trying to jolt out and save the 10 seconds. I know on the camera that didn't look so bad, but there's really nobody behind us. There's like 3 cars and it's wide open from there, but whatever. We're all in rushes, so I guess we'll do one more example of this, and you guys pretty much get the point, right? Highway driving, all that. But I'm sitting here, it's a 2-lane road. This is a little bit residential. It's a more main road for residential, but you get the point. No reason for me to be all the way over here. That gives me no leeway left to the left if someone does want to pull out and whatever. So I'm going to put myself here, lane position 3. That gives me leeway to yeet it left or yeet it right. I'm still extremely visible in comparison to sitting over here, right? Imagine a car pulling up, trying to make a right. I mean, I would look past me if I'm hugged up in this fucking corner right here. Why would I be doing this? So right here, center of the road, I got room to maneuver left and right in case of anything, right? A fucking deer runs out in front of me, bald eagle tries to strike me, I don't know. All right, we got a Jeep here pulling out. I'm gonna slow down. He sees me, we're good. If I was tucked up, his palm trees might have been blocking me. So you see, it's a very obvious point, but I rarely have heard about it. Matter of fact, I don't think when I was learning, you know, this, how to ride safer, I really heard anybody talk about lane position in depth. So I'm kind of just trying to nail it down so you guys can really grasp the idea. Even if you're a more experienced rider, maybe you just have been neglecting this part of riding safe. So, you know, it's good to reiterate every once in a while. But hey guys, we're going to continue riding. I'm making a few videos on this trip, so make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Check out my Instagram and TikTok. It's the same as my YouTube handle here. And yeah, again, I really appreciate y'all checking out my stuff, and I'll see you on the next video.